All areas are secure. Continuing general patrol.
Mějte prosím připravený průkaz totožnosti.
I have a 512 at my location. Over.
I will charge you with obstruction if you do not disperse.
Street is off limits, Oyobok. Private function. All businesses are temporarily closed. Fucking Uyobki. Have no pride.
Don't forget about...
Doc Larry. Show me latest papers. Otherwise you cannot go through here.
I know the drill.
The drill has changed. Too many forgeries. All OGs must now carry a supplementary permit authentication card. Do you have this card?
Must have left it in my other coat.
You expect me to believe that?
I expect you to believe that my docs are up to date.
I wish it was that simple. Unfortunately, brand new measures just got implemented. If you try to continue this way without latest permit, I am legally obliged to shoot you.
Is that right?
My friend, I know what you're thinking. It's terrible the way they make laws against your kind. But listen, maybe I can do something to help. We could come to an understanding.
What kind of understanding?
Lucky for you, I know a guy. An expert in permitification. A document agent. He offers permits, authentication cards. Peace of mind. With his help, you go wherever you want, whenever you want. No more hassles. What do you say?
Supposing I wanted to pass through here right now, before getting this special document of yours. Any way for me to do that?
Sure. I suggest our pay-and-go plan. It consists of you paying me, and then me letting
Oh,
you go.
yo, welcome bro.
You mean bribery?
हाँ फेस कैम नहीं है वरना लैग होगा फेस कैम ना होगा तो
I prefer the term
और पता कैसा है सब
standard
बढ़िया
price. Tell you what, I'll even give you the good citizen discount. Just this once.
हेलो ओके माइक ऑफ कर रहा है ना ठीक है आज सोचा स्ट्रीम कर ही लेते हैं इतने हफ्तों बाद गेम खेल रहे थे तो बस कर लिया ऑन
I'm willing to pay you to pass this way. Only because I don't think you're worth the trouble.
Pleasure doing business with you. Have a nice day.
Milena would look better if she didn't dye her hair.
Hope that drone doesn't come over here again.
Milena would look better if she...
We can't afford it, Gordon.
Já,
Come,
nevím.
let's go.
Možná tak tisícovka nebo tak.
Gouging price.
Čau, koti. Chceš tu sáhnout?
All detected personnel are authorized.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access granted.
Just make sure no one comes through. Move. The main office empty?
Too exposed. Hate these open spaces.
Start throwing shit up.
No, wait for this district to be turned into condos.
Fucking Clank is gone.
What's that? He must have left.
100 credits says he's gone.
Annoying. This place is a fucking mess. You hear anything? Fuck.
Hold on.
Always try.
I will count. Up to 10. Then come out.
Wait, are you using your eyes or satisfying by the smell?
Set out a can of oil. Uyoki love that shit.
I am convinced he is not here. It's only a small.
The main office empty?
Go see.
Oh! Where is he?
Go teach them some manners. Stay low! We don't know what he can do! Moving to a better spot.
This is going to be fun.
Are you so stupid that you thought you could win?
शिट मैं सूट पहन के नहीं आया वाला मैन
And it would look better if she did.
We can't afford it.
Banana strike.
Come.
Tak si pro mě pojď, Fišák. Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access granted.
You wanna take me on? Try me what?
It happens यार ऐसा happen एक तो ना सारे हमारे जो डिवाइसेस है ना ये देख सब एरर हो चुका है तो हमें ठीक कराने जाना है अंदर एक बंदे से और वहाँ जाना मुश्किल है
Kill me a cat.
did it.
मैं मार के जाऊंगा, अब मेरे को नहीं पता शांति से जाना कैसे होता है।
Milena would look better.
You can't afford it, Cora. Come, let's go.
Uh-huh.
Gouging prices when people are starving. Have nothing. I think you'll shop.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated.
No, of course I don't.
Access denied.
No. क्या हो रहा है ये? अभी तक तो कर लिया था मैंने। वहाँ एक और चीज दादू, मैं रियलिस्टिक मोड में खेल रहा हूँ। इसमें देख कुछ भी ऑब्जेक्टिव बन के नहीं आता कहाँ जाना है, बस सुनो और करो, इसी में असली मजा आता है।
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated.
No, of course I don't mind. Go right ahead.
Access denied.
भाई क्यों? पहले तो हो जाता था। कौन मार रहा है? पीछे से मार रहा है रोबोट, वो गंदा सा रोबोट। पहले अंदर वाले को वो करूंगा बेहोश, उसके बाद मारूंगा, मतलब हैक करूंगा।
You can't afford it, Cora. Come.
देखो एक बार मैं करके दिखाता हूँ मैं कैसे करता हूँ। ओह सॉरी सर। निकल जल्दी, घूरता रहेगा। देख तो नहीं रहा वो। नहीं।
Anomaly detected. Trace access granted.
Easy. फिर बैटरी बड़ी जल्दी खर्च होती है। वो देख रहा है क्या? कौन देख रहा है? वो देख रहा है। ओह इतना सब कुछ है मेरे पे। एक तो ये लो,
अपनी टीम ये कौन है? लगता है प्रॉब्लम हो गई।
F3 पे साइन करा। ओके
He's going down.
हुई नहीं है।
Who's mess?
This is going to be fun.
Should just bomb this place and be done with it.
He's up
Seems
there.
like we fucked up. Guys, so we can live. I'll keep watch from here.
You think he's read all these books?
Bang for it, Captain! Keep shooting!
Maybe
Take cover!
I'm moving to a better spot.
I'm going to stop you to pieces!
Jensen! Thank God! I'm down in the dungeon, man. You remember the title of my super secret book, right?
I remember it's red.
What should I do here? ने क्या बोला? Okay. Secret red book. Damn. Oops, they know.
He must have left.
Think there might be secret doors or something.
You're trying to lead me to a trap. Not going to work.
I'm going to stop you to pieces!
Ha! Now, back on his back. Get him!
He's a dead man! Did you see what he was? Can't you guys eat?
No! Finally, something to do. Shit. Bastards got under us! I'll wait here for you.
Anomaly detected. Trace access granted.
Jensen, I'm getting worried.
Jensen, my favorite techno wonderkind. Sorry about the goons, man. They didn't give you too much trouble, did they?
Nothing I couldn't handle. What do they want? You behind on your protection money?
I don't think it's about money. I got this little misunderstanding with their boss, Otar. You know how it is with these gangster types.
Enough to know that there's no such thing as a little misunderstanding.
Diwali internal politics. I'm gonna get it sorted. Gonna see the big boss myself. As soon as things settle down. The day after a bombing, man, it's... Well, I mean, it's scary, right? I'm surprised people go out at all.
Sometimes people don't have a choice. My systems took a hit. I was hoping you could help me get everything running again.
Took a hit? You mean... Oh, shit! Why didn't you say so? We need to get you in the chair. The chair. You know, I've always wanted to get a closer look at those satty fogs of yours. A real close look. So let's strap you in, get the gas going, and then, well, then I just need to sort of dive in. Feel my way around.
What exactly are you going to do to me?
I'm not sure yet. First, I gotta get in there to see what's wrong. But don't worry. I'm not gonna do anything to you I wouldn't do to myself. I promise. Besides, you've been here a few times. You know I'm professional.
You've never had to put me under before.
I never saw you the day after an explosion before either. That was a big shock to your system, man. Kaboom! Now, you want me to fix you or not?
Hang on a sec, you're gonna put me under for how long? What if the Diwali send reinforcements?
Oh, you're just stalling. Those illiterates aren't going to get in here. Don't be scared of the chair, okay? The chair is gentle. I promise. This thing with the Diwali is nothing. Otar's pissing where he shouldn't.
I count on you to fix me, Kohler. To some extent, your problems are my problems.
That's sweet, Jensen. Otar Botkovelli is the Diwali #2 guy. The men outside, they were his men. But the big boss man is Radic Nikoladze. He is the #1 guy. And I know Radic, so don't worry about it. Now, are we gonna do this procedure, or what?
All right. Let's just get this over with.
Relax, Jensen. It's gonna be fine. You won't even know I'm in there. You'll feel weightless, far away, like you're someone else. But Kohler's gonna bring you back and make you you again. Before you know it.
What?
Oh, thank God. Take it easy. I swear I didn't mean to... Your retinal display should be back soon. You can still move, right?
Where did you...
I was trying to connect the unconnected. But you got some strange fucking ogs back there. I mean, I probably shouldn't have. Here, let me get you some water. Or something stronger, maybe?
Water.
You got it, Jensen. Just ease out. Don't freak out. Rebooting was the only way to save you.
Save me from what, Kohler?
Core meltdown. You almost melted my chair. So I reset you, and I found these, I think it's better if I show you what I found. Bring up your system display. You need to see this for yourself. These are your implants. You're familiar with all these, right?
Yeah. David Sarif installed them. Took 2 years for my body to get used to everything.
Right. Well, I had to undo some of that getting used to.
What's going on, Kohler? Why do I feel different?
Something was trying to vampire the juice out of you. I couldn't figure out what until after the reboot. Turns out your Factory Zero is not the standard Factory Zero.
What am I looking at?
Experimental fucking test dogs, man. Hidden inside your body.
You're telling me I got more implants than I thought I did?
More than your body can handle. Pretty cool, right?
I'm not sure yet.
I want to show you what happens when you activate one of these suckers. It's okay, Jensen. One isn't gonna kill you.
You've said that before.
It's okay, Jensen. One isn't gonna kill you.
You've said that before.
That's one of your standard Sarifogs. Those aren't the ones causing the problem. Try one of the new hidden ones. It's okay, Jensen. One isn't gonna kill you.
You've said that before.
See that? Major spike in your power consumption.
Where the hell did these things come from?
I can't answer that. All I know is the explosion must have woken them up. But man, you wanna use these crazy fucking things? That's your right. We just gotta make sure it doesn't fry you. Now, I think I maybe got an idea on how to do that. Try shutting down one of your other implants. You know, just for fun. Go ahead, Jensen. Shut down one of the implants you're not using. Go ahead, Jensen. Shut down one of the implants you're not using. See that? Cooled you right down. You have the power to balance your system if you want. Just, you know, don't activate everything all at once.
What would happen if I did?
Well, you'd suffer some major glitches due to overheating. We're talking risk of permanent damage. So, you know, maybe don't do that.
All right. Reset me now, Kohler. I'll reactivate what I need myself.
Okay. So I'm not always gonna be there for you like this. I can't just follow you around to reset things and hold your neural weave together. Whatever choices you make from here on out, they're your choices.
Thought you were supposed to be my AUG expert.
I specialize in Chinese black market, okay? The shit I found hidden inside you, spliced into your system like that, looks to me like it's from Mars, man.
I'm pretty sure they're not from Mars.
I feel bad. You deserve answers I can't give you. I can help manage your system better than anyone in Prague. Help you make the most of the new Augs we just found.
But you can't tell me where the hell they came from. As far as I know, David Seraph installed all my Augs. There's something inside me I don't know about. He's the one I need to talk to.
I am familiar with Sarah's work. These new Augs, they look different to me. I mean, that neodymium shell. Who uses dimorphic magnetorheological fluid like that? Seriously, if you talk to Sarif, you need to ask him that. Shit really stands out. Pretty fucking cool, actually.
Why would Seraph have hidden these things inside me? I don't get it.
I am not convinced this is a Sarif job. The tech itself is super high-end, but the PDOT insulation, sloppy. The bone mounting, mounted on the quick. Just doesn't have Sarif's touch. Looks more like a retrofit to me. Something much more recent. Well, what are you thinking?
I'm thinking how much I hate being unconscious. You said these additions look recent. How recent?
Within the last 2 years, give or take. Something happened to you in that time?
I was pulled out of the ocean and put in some facility in Alaska to recover. It was a few months there that... the more I try to remember, the blurrier it gets.
Shit, Jensen. That's terrifying.
You ever seen anything like this before? An AUG system that's deliberately hidden like that?
I don't know, Jensen. I mean, I heard of people getting the black market treatment before. Pass out in Prague, wake up in Shanghai. But usually they wake up with less AUGs, not more.
What exactly makes these AUGs so different from my other ones?
They look like experiments, is what? Loose wiring everywhere, man. It's like half of you is untested, unfinished, unbelievable. It's beautiful is what it is.
This tune-up went longer than I expected. Let's wrap this up.
Right. Here, take some Praxis kits for the trouble. Praxis solves everything. Keeps customers happy. Just, remember what I showed you about managing your juice. It's gonna be a balancing act for you. Well, unless...
Unless what, Kohler?
There could be a way to optimize. It's just... it would involve getting something from Otar. A neuroplasticity calibrator.
There's a way for me to use everything I have without compromise. I want to know about it.
I was hoping you'd say that. I order all my fancy tech from this illegal catalog, right? But my last shipment got intercepted by Otar Botkovelli.
The same Otar whose men were looking for books out there before?
I am not going to force you. I want you to want to do it. I want you to want to be an augmented god among men. If that sounds like something that interests you, then you should know that Otar runs an underground casino in the Chisti district. The entrance is in a small courtyard off Hlavny Street.
Thanks for the info, Kohler. Thanks for the praxis.
Jensen, it's Miller. Listen, I need your eyewitness report as soon as possible. What's your ETA?
Depends on how many cops ask to see my papers.
Fuck. Not much I can do about state police after yesterday's attack. Get in when you can. Miller out.
Power to the people. I'm serious. I saw him last night out behind the restaurant. He had a melody. Here we go.
I was lost like you, friends. In face of open your eyes to the truth, friends.
Kohler, something weird just happened. Think I activated something I shouldn't have.
Sounds like you've been overclocking that rig of yours. You should be fine, as long as you don't go overboard.
Restoring the past. And building the future.
Adam, thanks for calling me back, son. I heard about the bombing in Prague. It's all...
I'm not interested in your sympathy, Seraph. We've got more important things to discuss. Like my doctor finding dormant augs hidden in my system.
What?
Dormant experimental augs. You wouldn't know anything about that, would you?
Adam, you know the decisions I made for you 2 years ago.
Yes or no?
No! All the work we did on you was above board. You have my word on that. What exactly did you find?
Experimental test dogs spliced into my system. Kohler said something about a neodymium shell. Who would have designed something like that?
God, you've got a Titan Og? It's impossible. It was just a concept.
You just said this wasn't you.
It wasn't. The DoD showed me schematics 3 years ago and asked me if I thought it could work. It was designed by somebody else, Vadim Orlov. Megan and I interviewed him once, but he wouldn't have fit in.
Orlov? Sounds Russian. Who is he? Why wouldn't he have fit in?
He was supposed to be a boy wonder, a neuroscience prodigy. Got his master's degree in Moscow, post-grad in the US. His grades were off the chart, but his theories were sketchy at times. Megan said his ethics were questionable.
Megan? Megan Reed said that? The woman who gave you my DNA to experiment with?
We didn't hire him, Adam. 2 minutes into the interview, and I could tell Orloff didn't like his ideas being challenged by anyone. Least of all, a strong woman like your ex.
These schematics you saw. Don't suppose you kept a copy?
They were classified. I never had a copy. The only reason I even saw them was because the Defense Department valued my opinion. Seraph Industries did good work back in the day. When we signed a schematic, you knew it was solid.
I've got to find this guy.
Adam, let me track him down for you. I'm leaving for London soon. I've got meetings with Nathaniel Brown and the Santo group there. But I can make phone calls, reach out to people. Seraph Industries may be gone, but my name still carries weight in certain circles.
Do it. Contact me by infolink when you have something.
I won't let you down on this. I never felt right about losing touch with you after Panchea. When I heard you'd shown up in Detroit alive a year after everyone thought you were dead. Why didn't you get in touch with us?
I couldn't. Rescue crews pulled me out of the ocean and dumped me in a clinic in Alaska. Nobody knew who I was. For a long time, neither did I.
My God, son, you don't think... I mean, that could have been when...
Find Orlov, Seraph. I've got questions I need answered.
I will, I promise. I'll call you.
All must be ready. Machine God.
Admire your professionalism.
Wisdom lies in the machine God. Take control of your destiny, bro.
Hlášení o pohřešovaných osobách. Po útoku na
What do you think you're doing? This train car is for naturals. Come on, let's see your paperwork.
Here, everything's in order.
These are nice, but you still have to play by the rules, understand? Stay out of the natural section. Learn it, live it. Go.
Another damn plane. I'll never get this done.
like more overtime.
Luckily, I brought the right tools.
Look at that.
Kde mám
The
střídání?
shopkeeper was late on his protection payments, so my client beat him to
You
death
interested
with a
in
bit.
some hacking software, maybe?
In front of a cop? How are you going to spin that
Hey,
money?
you! We
I
got
don't have-
multi-tools for sale
The
inside.
police officer is prepared to testify that it was self-defense. The shopkeeper pulled the knife out.
Stop. Identification, please.
Like stepping back in time. Even the owner is an antique. I did
Okay,
go with my cop.
you're good to go.
But I
Thank
ran
you.
right out again.
You are going to die when you see my car.
This is why I wanted to be a cop.
No way. He tried to pay with a credit card?
Another dead clank.
Why they haven't put more guys on the job, I don't know. City run by criminals and...
I always get a little nervous when I go into the subway. I don't like it.
I'm nervous about leaving the main street because I'm afraid of getting...
I don't like being this close to Prakashka. I'm afraid of what might happen to me.
Sir, I love what it is, but those cargo
He
security...
had his papers and everything.
I'm watching.
But the police still pulled him out of the line. What a minute. 3 people died.
Like I'm always telling you, Rado, people in all country are more genuine. They treat each other with respect. If a man has something to say, he says it to your face. Politely. That is what... Listen. Go away, Clegg. We're closed.
Oh, he is not here to gamble, Vanna. Are you?
You're Otar?
I am Mr. Botkovelli, yes. And who are you?
I'm here on behalf of a concerned third party.
Oh, you hear that, Mano? Our guest is a very private person.
I found it pays to be cautious when you don't know exactly who you're dealing with.
That is true. But sometimes it can create problems which could have been avoided had they been more forthcoming. If neither man is willing to compromise, they cannot reach a satisfactory understanding.
I would like to avoid any misunderstandings.
Good. So in this case, since you already know my name, and no doubt other things about me, I think you owe me the same courtesy.
I know this. You're clearly an intelligent man. I doubt if there's anything about me you haven't already figured out. Obviously, I'm here on behalf of Vaclav Kolar. He's waiting for a shipment from you. I'm sure this is all just a simple misunderstanding.
The only thing I've learned about you so far is that you don't understand the first rule of good relations. They begin with mutual respect. As for Kolar, there was no misunderstanding. He wanted the calibrator, and I refused. The same as I am doing to you. And this is why I do not like dealing with Augs, Vano. Bad business. Kolar must be desperate to send someone like him.
A second ago, you were talking about respect. Now you're acting like I'm not even in the room. I'm here because Kolar is the only man in town who can do the repairs I need. That's the truth. Now how about you show me the same courtesy?
You see, Vano? Now he is being honest. Too honest. You talk about respect, and you show none. Vano.
Mr. Botkovelli would like you to leave now. Stay away from here.
Wonder what those lasers are protecting in the tunnels.
Leave. For your own good.
Слышал?
Важно. Don't go too
Keep
far.
moving. This is your last chance to walk away.
Here, then you hear that? I'll buy you a nice cold. Keep moving.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access denied.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access denied.
Ahoy! Niech nie bejt! Niech nie bejt! Nic jsem ti neudělal! Nech mě bejt! Nic jsem ti neudělal! Nic jsem ti neudělal! Nech mě bejt!
Hard as it may be to believe, I don't care what some stranger has to say to me.
Seems like the danger has passed. Someone's nearby.
Throw him in.
You want
Time to shoot the
Distract him! be easy. It's everywhere! Find him! Fuck you, you're... Yeah, I'm going to flank him. Keep him busy. Stay down. Bring it on. Where is he? You see him? Stand there! He won't be walking that one off.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access denied.
Back it up, freak.
Do not disgrace yourself by teaching infants. Or I will have to shoot you.
Francisco! No!
Let's get him! Please! Save me!
Did you see his braids come out of his ears?
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access denied.
Was that you? Go. That was fun.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access denied. Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access denied.
Did you hear that? This is a good position.
Moving closer.
We need to find this Hunter bastard. One less cockroach. What up this stone? Body decline. Bring him to an end. Need a little more of that first aid here, guys. No!
String him up in the archway. It's a warning to others.
Where? No, no! Буду здесь ждать! Find him, or the boss will hear about this.
No!
Please do not hurt me.
С ума сошел? Я туда не пойду!
Please do not hurt me.
Cover me!
Get behind cover! All that hardware needs still tanking!
Ты трус!
Please, God, save me. Vamos.
That should not be.
Police! Guards! Anyone? There is a malfunctioning org on the loose. Someone! Anyone! Who is supposed to handle this? Who is supposed to handle this? Nechte mnie na pokoju!
He's gone!
Where'd he go?
Council Resolution 3507, also known as the Human Restoration Act. This legislation, if passed, calls for the removal and downgrading of all open powerful, unlicensed augmentations. Individuals who fail to comply will be arrested and relocated to designated
So, we give up?
Keep
your finger on the trigger just in case.
lost their lives due to malfunctioning augmentations. Opponents of the legislation have been protesting all over the world.
Getting closer.
Protests have turned violent. This escalation in the violence and rhetoric has only widened the gap and polarized the dialogue on both sides.
Time to...
In yet another augmented terror attack, 251 passengers aboard Sista Airlines Flight 451 were killed when an augmented passenger broke into the plane's cockpit and ruthlessly butchered its flight crew. Details recovered from the black box recorder suggest that the man may have been augmented people all over the world.
I never saw you. You were never here. Stay away. No!
How do I get out of here? I fucking knew this would happen again!
Who's there?
What is this?
Don't hurt me, don't.
What? Now.
So? Assured anonymity. Palisade Bank Corporation. Now and forever will be the best secure corporate archiving company in the world.
Around the clock, around the world. Icus News. Always watching.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated.
Turning now to Prague. A city still reeling from the wake of a devastating terror attack. Dozens were killed and hundreds more injured yesterday. When bombs exploded.
Access denied.
I do not need to remind you folks that this is the third such attack to strike Prague in 6 months. All of them occurring after Dr. Talis Rucker, leader of the Augmented Rights Coalition, took up residence in the neighboring Udalek complex. Dr. Rucker claims his organization is peaceful and merely seeks to ensure the rights of the augmented in a world that has turned against them. But with the United Nations set to debate the Human Restoration Act in a matter of weeks, could the good doctor be changing his tune? Your guess is as good as mine. This is Eliza Kassan, reporting to you live from Picus. Picus, the global leader in
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated.
Here are our top stories. Is freedom of the press a threat to our freedom? In the hands of irresponsible
Access
journalists,
denied.
it can. Underground. Websites and radio stations continue to praise the Juggernaut Collective, an elusive group of vigilante hackers for exposing big money corruption. What these journalists overlook, however, is the damage these hackers leave in their wake. Last year, the Collective shut down London's traffic grid, causing gridlock for hours and preventing life-saving medical transports from getting through. In Chile, they committed massive voter fraud when they rigged the electronic voting system and elected a 12-year-old boy as president. In Russia, hacked combat drones attacked St. Petersburg. And in the US, millions of workers lost their jobs when the Collective leaked classified corporate documents, causing several Fortune 500 companies to go bankrupt. Between you and me, folks, the Collective is one of the most dangerous criminal organizations in the world, despite whatever praises the underground media wants to sing. This is Eliza Kassan, reporting to you live from Picus.
Ariel is constantly bringing you the best and latest technology. Our portable data solutions have
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated.
At UN Security Council Resolution 3507, also known
Access denied.
as the Restoration Act. This legislation, if passed, calls for the removal and downgrading of all overly powerful, unlicensed augmentations. Individuals who fail to comply and relocated to designated AUG-only locations. Safety is the primary concern, especially in the wake of the AUG incident, where millions of people lost their lives due to malfunctioning augmentations. Proponents of the legislation have been protesting all over the world, and many of the protests have turned violent. This escalation in the violence and rhetoric has only widened the gap and polarized the dialogue on both sides of the issue. We will be watching the UN closely for any break in the story. This is Eliza Kassan. Reporting to you.
program initiated.
When an all-busy passenger broke into the plane cockpit, the group of people details recovered
Access
from the black
granted.
box recorder suggest that the man may have been suffering flashbacks to the Og incident. That horrible day 2 years ago when augmented people all over the world flew into a psychotic killing spree, causing the greatest loss of life in recent history. I cannot speak for you folks, but terrifying memories of that day still haunt me. It will certainly be a while before any of us forget it. This is Eliza Kassan, reporting to you live from Picus.
Exclusivity, anonymity, security. These are the greatest concerns of the digital age, and we at Palisade Property Bank have made addressing those concerns priority one. Information archived within the walls of Palisade. Is beyond the legal jurisdiction of any government. Assured anonymity. Palisade Bank Corporation is now and forever will be the best secure corporate archiving company in the world.
Around the clock, around the world. Always watching, because you are always watching. Turning now to Prague, a city still reeling in the wake of a devastating terror attack. Dozens were killed and hundreds more injured yesterday. Bombs exploded inside Rasica train station. I do not need to remind you folks.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access denied.
But with the United Nations set to debate the Human Restoration Act in a matter of weeks, could the good doctor be Your guess is as good as mine. This is Eliza Kassan, reporting to you live from Picus.
So?
Please do not hurt me.
For exposing big money corruption. What these journalists overlook, however, is the damage these hackers leave in their wake. Last year, the collective shut down London's traffic grid, causing gridlock for hours and preventing life-saving medical transports from getting through. In Chile, they committed massive voter fraud when they rigged the electronic voting system and elected a In Russia, hacked combat drones attacked St. Petersburg. And in the US, millions of workers lost their jobs when the collective leaked classified corporate documents, causing several Fortune 500 companies to go bankrupt.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access denied.
Our portable data solutions under massive storage.
Fuck, this is terrible. Why can't you leave me alone? Please, God, save me. Oh no. Please do not hurt me. He tried to pay with a
More than a few around.
She's not going to let him die. My goodness.
Take my advice. If you were thinking about shipping something for these people,
I have
don't.
to help this customer. If you have other things to do, maybe you could come back later.
Alex, this whisper chip you gave me, it's an easy plant?
You're heading into TF-29 already?
Our enemies aren't waiting around while we lick our wounds.
Fair enough. There'll be a data port on the NSN's motherboard. Access it and then just plug and play. Or plug and record in this case.
Got it. I'll let you know when it's done.
Verified. Agent Adam Jensen.
Nah, we're looking into it. You're right. I went for Jensen. Security footage from the train station is spotty. I told you.
Big deal. He didn't do
They have better
anything
software
normal.
than we
No,
do.
got nothing else on the door.
You'd think one of them would pop up and see blizzards.
Adam Jensen to Peter James' office. Thank you.
So the task force has a shrink now.
Yep. Next thing you know, after every mission, we'll have to talk to some bookworm with experience in the field about our feelings.
There was another attempt to breach our firewall last night.
These guys might as well be ghosts. I'll nail it.
Do the Jinn still believe what's being told them or don't? We need to know.
I feel terrible for his wife. Things got pretty hairy in Dubai. These are the chances he knew he was taking.
Agent Doyle, report to Agent Cruz. Only urgent. Urgent. Captain Doyle to Agent Cruz' office. Agent Doyle. Report to Agent Cruz. Fully urgent.
I'll nail it.
I've run DNA checks through all the
This is bad. We need to increase security at the CDC. Adam, you're here. You made it in. It's good to see you're okay.
Hey, Aria, yeah, it was a close call. I got lucky. A lot of people didn't.
I was here working when the first reports came in. It was chaos. Phones ringing off the hook, people yelling, scrambling to find out what was going on. Then when Miller told me you were there,
I'm all right.
Good. You looking for him? Because he's tied up right now and meeting with Leon, I think.
Really? He's using the NSN right now?
Yeah, I just saw him. Oh, hey, that reminds me, here's yours.
What's this?
The card for the shooting range. Chang changed all the codes this morning, said something about only giving access to people he's vetted personally. The bombing really freaked him out. Third one in 6 months, can you believe it? I'm really glad you're okay.
Thanks, Aria. I'll let you get back to what you were doing.
Yeah, I better get back downstairs. It's gonna be a busy day. Come by later if you want to talk.
Copy that.
Agents Lee, Walker, and Hall report to the Captain Doyle to Agent Cruz's office. Agent Doyle, report to Agent Cruz. Fully urgent.
I think Singh's got some kind of adrenaline addiction. He plays it too close to the edge.
I cannot speak for you, but the terrifying memories of that day.
Agent Jensen!
This is Eliza.
Agent Singh. Wasn't expecting to see you again. In civvies, at least.
Just passing through. I wanted to thank your team for the backup in Dubai. That sting went to hell faster than the storm did.
You're welcome. But I don't think you came all this way to say thanks.
Director Miller asked me to get Agent McCready up to speed. Now I have the red-eye flight back to Oman.
Headed into the field office there?
Not exactly. One of our black sites. I'll be dropped in as a captured enemy combatant. After I contact my fellow Jinn prisoners, I shall lead a very convenient escape.
Re-embedding with the Jinn. Aren't you taking a big risk, given everything that happened?
No choice. That ambush knocked everyone on their asses. TF-29, Bell Tower, the Jinn. To cover all the angles, I need to go back. Hopefully my cover is still good. You killing the signal booster at the hotel should help.
You're thinking the Jinn can get a beat on our gate crashers faster than TF-29.
Perhaps. They do not like loose ends. An augmented kill squad with military training. Have you ever seen anything like it?
Yeah, once. But it's a long story. Whoever they were, they knew exactly when the deal was going down. Any chance they were based locally, in Dubai?
No. After the incident, Dubai became the world's most luxurious tombstone. Perfect for the Jinn, but for no one else.
I thought human augmentation was frowned on in the Middle East. Why was Dubai hit so hard?
Because it was another world. Two other worlds, in fact. One of extreme augmentations in gold or crystal, and one of thousands of workers outfitted for construction. Then, that day.
I know.
No, Agent Jensen, you could not. Some called it divine punishment. But that day was not the work of a merciful God.
Did we get anything out of the cleanup operation?
Mostly corpses. Heavily augmented, as you know. Under those gold masks, they were ID scrubbed. No prints, no dentals, no DNA match. Professional.
Could still be ex-Bell Tower. Plenty of men and material went AWOL after the incident. A competing faction that listened in on Shepard's sale.
It's a possibility. The audits and investigations of Bell Tower will go on for years before we know how many rats jumped from that ship. At least we recovered the weapons. Unlisted. High spec. Military-grade augmentation. Enough to build another couple of you. That is a joke.
Right. It's the world we live in. Anyone with an exemption to the weaponized augment ban is a useful tool. Or a terrorist. I don't envy what you've got ahead of you.
Actually, I'm looking forward to it. The truth is, when you've been under for long enough, you only feel like an imposter out here. In the real world.
Yeah, I understand the feeling.
All the alphabet agencies, nothing.
Rating of all overly powerful, unlicensed augmentation.
God, my eyes want to retreat into
It
my
is
skull.
Jensen, yes?
Be arrested and relocated. Designated aug
This is so weird.
Safety is the primary concern, especially in the wake of the AUG incident, where millions of people lost their lives due to malfunctioning
I
augmentation.
hate this. I really hate this.
Opponents of the legislation
You'd think one of them would pop up on some list somewhere.
and many of the silent. This escalation in the violence and rhetoric has only widened the gap and polarized the dialogue on both sides of the issue. We will be watching.
It is Jensen. Might as well be ghosts.
Thanks. Keep digging.
I guess we
Run DNA checks through all the alphabet agencies.
Nothing. These guys might as well be ghosts.
I don't even know where to start with theorizing percentages.
Last night, the collective published the tax returns for 15
Agent Singh, great poker player. I still owe him 100 credits. So I hope his incursion with the gin lasts another few months. You know, maybe he'll forget I owe him the money.
Am I hearing things? Are you
Is it or is it not a probable target?
We're comparing notes. If we don't learn the way these people think, we'll never
Close my
track
eyes,
them
but
down.
all I see is strings of code squirting on my lid.
I've run DNA checks through all the
Jensen,
alphabet
we need to talk.
No.
My God, Jensen, I heard about the explosion. We should relocate. I was thinking we could corner Director Miller together. Tell him it's not safe enough here.
We're fine, Chang.
The police station, the train station, we're next. I can feel it. I can more than feel it. I can see it happening.
No one knows where we are. There's no reason to get paranoid.
That's where you're wrong. They're trying to pull the lid off of us, Jensen, or someone is. Praha Dovos just got hacked.
Our building's front company. Thought it was fake.
I wish it was fake. Miller's got me cleaning up IntelliCam footage from the attack to help figure out who these people are. Meanwhile, maybe they're trying to figure out who we are? Why else poke into an import company?
You think someone's figured out that the company's a front? Maybe they know what's really down here.
We have a lot of enemies. The people who bombed the train station. You don't think they'd love to know where we are? You need to help me figure out who's looking into us and make them stop.
I'm gonna need more information about this snoop of yours.
I don't know for sure that our cover's been blown, but if it has, we need to know before our enemies have a chance to do something about it.
You really think there's a risk here? Maybe someone's just poking around the fake website of a fake company.
If someone points a gun at me, I assume it's loaded. If someone hacks into the website of the company that serves as our cover, I assume they're doing it for a bad reason.
Such as?
Everything depends on who they are and what they know. But we're in the business of dealing with terrorists. If those terrorists find out where we are...
TF-29 likes its privacy.
Sure. More importantly, Chang likes being in one piece. Unlike you, I don't just brush off explosions.
What can you tell me about our front company?
Praha Dovos was designed to be forgettable. The kind of place you walk by 100 times and still can't remember.
It obviously caught someone's attention. What happens if we're compromised?
My guess, we dismantle and disappear. Agents go into hiding, Director burrows into some hole, poof, no Christmas party.
You got an MO in this hacker?
At first I thought it might be the Collective.
But you're not convinced?
Not Janus's style to leave crumbs this big. But whoever it is, they risk exposing us. If the Collective ever found out where we operate... My God, Jensen.
Maybe Janus knows already.
Hey, don't say shit like that. I get nervous enough as it is. I need you to find out as much as you can about our Snoop. Make sure we're not in danger.
Alright, you have any leads?
I traced our hacker Snoop to an unrented apartment. Top floor, 33 Hlavny, just down the street. This guy walks by us every single day. Probably walks in.
You're kidding.
See? You feel it now. The constant buried alive feeling? Correct me if I'm wrong, but I thought we were supposed to be suspicious of things that go on outside these walls.
It's never that simple.
Just get into that apartment, access the computer they used, and find out what you can. And be careful, Jensen. We don't know who we're dealing with.
I'll look into it. As soon as I know something, so will you.
Be careful up there.
These guys might as well never got an official okay from the Indonesian, so...
These are the chances you missed.
You think one of these guys might as well be ghosts.
calls for the removal and downgrading of all overpowered weapons.
Do the Jinn still believe what Sin told them or don't they? We need to know.
Chicago's no picnic right now, I'll tell you that.
I think one of them will pop up. It's gonna take them a while.
Walker and Hall reported to reaching Katarina Noyes due to the briefing room. Thank you.
Somewhere in this city, there's a mob-owned casino and sewer. Nah, I've heard everything.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access denied.
Close my eyes, but all the days scream for coach.
Hey, Adam. Hey, Adam, hang on a sec. Filling out supply request forms for McCready and his boys is tedious as hell, but I don't want to give him another reason to say no.
Say no to what?
Are you kidding me? Right now, you're the only active augmented agent we have. I'm hoping to change that, been asking him every week practically, but so far, permission denied.
Really? He give you a reason?
Says my stress levels are too high. Told me I should sign up for meditation classes and drag Chang in with me so he'd chill out and stop changing security codes all the time. It sucks because I really wanted to find out who those crashers in Dubai were.
You were saying your stress levels were affecting your chances of becoming a field agent. Why is that?
I have a rare resistance to neuropazine. I need more than the average person, especially in stressful situations. They say I'd be too expensive, so it's not just discrimination. That would be easier to deal with. It's a combination of things.
Well, that combination of things is pretty bad in Prague, and getting worse.
I know, but Interpol was the only agency who would give me a chance, and this is where I was assigned. I have no problem with that. I'll take whatever they throw at me.
Good.
It took me months of rehabilitation, getting used to the new arm, learning how to shoot again, learning how to tie my own boots. But I did it, and I'm better than I was before. I want to help, and I can. My place is out there in the field where I can make a difference. You know that. And if you can do it, so can I.
Don't give up, Arya. Semper Fi.
Hoorah.
After the bombing, when Chang changed all the locks and codes, was he under orders? Was there a credible threat to our location?
Maybe, but I don't think so. You know how he gets. Still, he wasn't the only one overreacting this time. A lot of people have been here for over 36 hours, and the state police have not exactly been cooperative.
I can imagine.
It took several hours before we got the security footage from the train station and surrounding streets. It's like they don't trust Interpol. It's weird. I can almost understand Chang's paranoia.
Well, Chang doesn't trust anyone, especially anyone in law enforcement.
Well, if you thought he was high-strung before, the attack only made him more manic. He's making connections no one else sees, and some that may not be there.
Explosions tend to damage things like sensitive electronic equipment.
Right? Try telling him that.
I still can't believe Miller gave the gold mask case to McCready.
Oh, I'm sorry, Adam. You were there too. You're probably as pissed about those guys getting the drop on the team in Dubai as McCready is. I don't know what would have happened if you hadn't been there. Agent Singh might have been killed.
It could have been worse. That's why I want to find these guys. Maybe I'll talk to McCready, see if I can help.
Good luck with that. He chewed me out for asking if I could help with the case. I should have kept his new keycard. I don't want him stinking up my range anyway.
Well, I better let you get back to work.
Yeah, sure. Talk to you later. Hey, Adam.
Composition can tell us a lot, but it's the trigger that really makes it fun.
Hey, Adam.
Thanks. I can keep digging it. Fucking wire.
So, you've decided... some new practice, huh? You know the best tip my training officer ever gave me? Reload your weapon before it's empty. Saves time. If you zoom in using iron sight, you'll acquire targets faster. Try it. You'll see the difference. Of course, you know a headshot is the fastest way to take down a target, but watch out for helmets. They'll slow you down. Okay, if your target is wearing armor, you'll do less damage per round.
Oh, it's crashed. Lol. Hey.